Welcome to the Esoteric Cat Tarot. My name is Eve, and I've been reading cards for nearly 50 years, y'all. Yeah, been practicing witchcraft that long too. So welcome to my channel if you're new here, and if you're returning, welcome back. This is the Thursday collective reading, and today we will be seeing what Spirit has to tell us for this week. Um, oh, we already got cards flipping before I even get through the intro. Breach, coming up for air, huh? We're breaching the surface. We're coming up. Let's see. While I shuffle these cards and put my energy into them, I want you to concentrate on putting your energy into the cards. Every time I pick up a deck, I want you to do that. Focus. See yourself sending your energy into the deck. That way we get the best reading for you. Okay? So let's see, Spirit, what is the message for this week? Breach, coming up for air. Normally what I do is I pull a few cards and then I turn them over and put them together to see what Spirit has to say. Now, sometimes we get a flipper like this that flips right off, but that message needs to be heard right that minute. So we are breaching the surface. We are coming up for air. That's usually a good thing. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know for this week? What is our message for this week? Like most of my readings, when this reading finds you, that's when it's meant for you to hear it. It doesn't necessarily mean the day that I record it or the day that it was posted here. The way Spirit works is if you are meant to hear something, at that moment it shows up in your life. Okay? So these readings are timeless readings. Unless it specifically, and it will normally say it in the title, unless it specifically says this is a full moon reading, this is a summer reading, this is whatever, then it is a timeless reading. And whenever you find the message, it's meant for you to hear the message. Let's turn some of these over. Oh, harmony, music, summer solstice, radiance. Harmony, music, breaching the surface. Also a whale in the ocean. Summer vacation. Or just vacation. uh, Spirit Guardian of Spring, activation. Cool. Pure Spirit, purification. Crystal Cave, trust. And Toadstools, growth. And this card is 44. Double numbers. Definitely pay attention there. This is a 9. 9 is a ending of a cycle. And Spirit Guardian of Spring activation is also a 9, which is the ending of a cycle, which makes sense because it is now summer. It is now summer. So it makes sense that the spring cycle is ending. Summer solstice, radiance. Plot twist, unexpected development. Wow! Plot twist! Plot twist! Eccentric person, a person with a different worldview. And gossip. Word spreads fast. Gossip. Gossip. Are you listening to gossip? Are you listening to gossip? Plot twist. Growth. 44. Growth. It's time for growth. It's time for connecting Um, Toadstools, mushrooms, fairy rings, mycelium, they're all connected. The mushrooms talk to the trees. It's all connected underground, just like we're all connected above ground. We're all part of something. We're all part of the same thing. Pure spirit, purification. Pure spirit, purification. Time to purify yourself. Time to clear the old out. Trust your visions. Trust your visions. Trust what you are hearing. Trust what spirit is saying to you. Activation. The activation happened in the spring. The activation happened in the spring when everything was blooming, and now it is going full force forward, right? Music, harmony, sing. Sing, enjoy yourself. Reach the surface, radiance. Enjoy the summer, enjoy the sunshine. Depending on when you see this, it may or may not be summer. Enjoy the radiance of the sunshine. Enjoy that feeling of summer, right? That feeling of freedom, of summer. Be joyous and sing. Listen to music again. When's the last time you listened to music just for the fun of it? Huh? When's the last time you got up in the morning and just started singing? Do it. Sing. Go the distance. Go the distance. Go the distance. Don't give up. Go the distance. Ooh, between worlds. Between worlds. Interesting. Between worlds. Maybe that's the plot twist, huh? Right now you're between worlds. You're between a decision. You need to go the distance and you need to see this decision. Everything is not black and white. There's an eccentric person coming in, someone with a different worldview. Someone, invite them in. They're 5. They're going to transform your life. They're going to change your life. And don't listen to these people that are gossiping about this eccentric person. Don't listen to the gossip about this person because this person's going to transform you. Plot twist, plot twist, unexpected development, unexpected money. 8, unexpected money. Plot twist. Huh. Oh, let's get a little clarification on some things because this is interesting. Okay, let's see. Between the worlds, go the distance. Activation, purification. Eccentric person. Plot twist. Growth. Okay, that's not a good one. Okay. Financial, material loss. You've been dwelling on that. You have been dwelling on a financial or material loss in your life, and you need to change your perspective about that because you are stronger than you know. You are stronger than you know, okay? Do not dwell on this loss. Don't dwell on this loss because you got to give that up, okay? You have no control over this. You can't, that's got to go. Just give that up. I know that sounds crazy, but just, you have to not worry about that, not worry about this and gossip and just these things that are trying to bring you down. Stop worrying about those. Look at things from a different perspective, okay? Growth. Breach the surface. Come up from the depression and the stress and breach the surface and come up singing. Find your joy again, okay? You're between two worlds because you're stuck between the depression and this black and white world you're feeling and this bright, joyful world you want. But you have to go the distance. You have to do it. You're stronger than you think. You have to change your perspective. Stop dwelling on endings and start dwelling on beginnings. Start dwelling on your growth. Come up. Breach the surface of the dark, depressive, melancholy, stagnation. Come up into the radiant sunlight, okay? Breach that surface and come up into the radiant sunlight. Come up into the radiant sunlight. Sing your song. Don't listen to gossip. Don't listen to bullshit. Don't let that drag you down. Still need to know about this eccentric person, maybe? Oh, okay. Spirit says, to find out about the eccentric person, I need the I am queen. So instead of me finding out what kind of queen you are, which normally is what I do with these cards, we're going to find out what kind of queen this eccentric person is. Because they're part of the plot twist. Ew. Well. 13, the Queen of Sensuality. This eccentric person is the Queen of Sensuality. Now, whether this person's going to get your juices flowing, you know what I'm talking about, make your kitty purr, or whether this person is one of those people that just exudes sexiness. And maybe they're going to help you find your sexiness again. Because sometimes we forget. We forget that we're sexy and we're desirable. And that's a power, y'all. Okay? The power of glamour. That's a power. Sometimes we forget it. Those of us who have had it and used it for years, we know how it works, okay? Especially those of us who know how to use it. Those of us who know how to walk in a room and make every person just stop and look and be like, I've got to know that person. We know how to turn it on and off. So, maybe this eccentric person is going to teach you how to do that. And you're going to blossom in your own sensuality. Maybe that's the plot twist. Maybe you're going to have a glow up, honey. I'm going to tell you something. I had a major glow up when I was 50. Because I went from being somebody's mom, before somebody's mom's, somebody's friend, somebody's boss, somebody's, neighbor, all of that stuff, to reclaiming my sexiness. That's the best way I can say it. Reclaiming my sexiness. I had a major glow up. People who knew me were like, oh my God, is that you? You are so hot. And it doesn't hurt that I look much younger than I am. When I was 50, most people thought I was 30 at the most. Now that I'm 60, people think I'm about 35 or 40. But yeah, because I realized that while I was being somebody's mom, somebody's boss, somebody's neighbor, I forgot who I really was. I forgot who I was and my power that I had when before I was all of those things. When I was just a teenage girl in my full that blooming of puberty. You know what I'm talking about? We all go through like the awkward puberty, but then after that you get in that where you're like, oh my God, I am a pretty girl. Or well, maybe not, some people don't, but I did. I did. After I was a very early bloomer, so that created a lot of problems. But then when I was about 16, I kind of realized the power of that and started using it to my advantage. Started using my glamour. Um, got a lot of good jobs, gotten a lot of places, you know what I'm saying? But then I got married, had kids, all that stuff, and I kind of like put that aside. I forgot who that girl was. I forgot that power that I had, the power of glamour. And when I was 50, it just woke the fuck back up. All of my kids were grown, it was like, hey, hey girl, where you been? And so I just had a major glow up. A major glow up at 50. So maybe you're doing that. Maybe this eccentric person, because it was a person who made me remember. I don't want to say this person made me who I am, because they didn't. This person made me remember who I was before I was somebody's mom, before I was somebody's boss, before I was somebody's neighbor, before I was on a PTA member, before all of that, when I was just me in my own power. This person came in and helped me remember that, and I will forever be grateful. And maybe this eccentric person is that for you. This person, because they're the queen of sensuality, maybe this person's going to come in and help you remember who you were. That's a plot twist, honey. That's a real plot twist when that happens. Especially when people that you work with, people that have known you for years, all of a sudden see you and they're like, damn, is that you? Yep, that's me. This is an interesting reading. Let's get a goddess message. You know what would be funny? Aphrodite pops up. That would be funny, wouldn't it? But we are going to breach the surface, y'all. There's been a lot of like shit and, loss, gossip, all of this, depression. We've been in the black and white. It's time to move to the color. It's time to go the distance. Don't give up. Go the distance. Move into color. Your growth. Trust. Trust that the cycle is ending that has been so just negative. Okay, trust that that cycle is ending and that now you are breaching the surface. You are coming into the good part. You are looking at things from a different perspective and you're realizing that you're stronger than you thought. And that, the sun is still shining and you still have a song to sing. And you're going to meet people and you're going to, you're going to rediscover yourself and you're going to blossom and grow. Let's see what the goddess has to say to us. Well, you have the power, baby. Guinevere, you know, from Camelot. Guinevere. First Lady of Wales, it says, you are a wise ruler of your realm. You are a wise ruler of your realm. Know that. You are wise. You are strong. Whatever's been holding you back, it's time to let it go. Breach the surface. Breach the surface and let it go. Okay, I'm hearing another goddess message. One more goddess message. Okay. Well, two. Both of these are wanting to come out. Triple goddess, huh? Nugawa. Share your creativity with the world to ease your isolation, goddess of dragons. Breach the surface. Quit living in the black and white, the negative, the depressed, the why do I even bother kind of mindset. Break your isolation. Be creative. Plot twist, you know? Hang out with this eccentric person that's the queen of sensuality and they will help you. Stronger than you think. Glamour, the fates. Trust in the fate before you. Gotta have it. Gotta have that trust. Go the distance. Quit dwelling in the past. Quit dwelling on the negative thing. Quit dwelling on loss. Have faith. Have faith. That the goddess, God, whatever your higher power is, that they got you. Have that faith. They got you. Okay? And they are going to make the best life for you. Just know that. Just have some trust. Trust. Trust in your visions. Trust in faith. Okay? That's it, y'all. That's it for this one. You know, when I say that, a bunch of people leave instead of listening to what I say after that. I need to stop saying that's it, don't I? Okay, everybody, if you resonated with any of this, if you also know about working with glamour magic, drop me a comment. Drop me an emoji, whatever. Like this video, so I know you liked what it said, or you know, at least that you watched it. I like things just so people know that I watched it. So like this video so I know you watched it. Drop me a comment. Tell me anything. Tell me what's the weather at your house. Okay? Tell me your favorite color. What's your favorite color? Let's have a conversation. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I put out these community readings every Thursday. I do zodiac readings. I also do teaching videos and stuff, different times. So subscribe so you don't miss anything. Share this message to a friend who might need to hear it. Share the link to this video in a text message or in Facebook Messenger, Tumblr, wherever you want to share it. Wherever you share stuff, just share it. And for some reason, all of a sudden, I'm really tired. Like I need a nap. Sometimes the readings take a lot out of me. Oh, I'm yawning. Okay. All right. Yeah. That's it, y'all. Love your faces. Kisses. Gonna have some coffee. Had some cookies on the porch, some little bubbles. Sensuality. I think I need to read the book a little bit on these, even though I really don't like the book. Oh my goodness, y'all, can't make it up. Time for a nap. After doing this reading that I just did, at the end of the reading, I was like, oh, why am I so tired? And then when I was putting the cards away, this card pops out. Time for a nap. Can't make this stuff up. Spirit is having some fun with me.